Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry you're running late.
See, y'all, this is what happens when you get 3 shows in a row.
Tuh.
You can't wake up in the morning.
Child.
Did y'all have fun with Pillow Talk last night? I did.
I did too.
Y'all didn't, I did.
It was fun.
Hey, Shaw.
It
Hey,
was.
Aaron.
Child,
Aaron, where you been?
Who?
Aaron.
Aaron. Hi, Aaron.
Hey, Uncle Mo.
Hey, Uncle Mo.
Hey, Daryl.
It's not working. I don't feel like having this hair in my face today.
Well, guess what? You better
Cutting it all off.
You better pull it in the ponytail.
I'm going to change it. Huh?
You better pull it in the ponytail.
I ain't have time to do that.
Well, do it right now. Women do it all the time. They flip their little hair in a ponytail.
The shade of it all. No, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Joseph, leave me the hell alone. Trying to sabotage me, Lord Jesus.
I can't.
I was trying to get the girl Shirley Murdoch this morning.
Hey, Shaw, did you have fun last night? Hey, Trisha.
Y'all had me laughing about that
Hey,
good times.
Hey, Trisha, shucking in the job, man.
Y'all had me laughing about that damn good time. What did somebody say? Hanging in the chow line? No, standing in the chow line.
Shucking in the job, man.
Mm-hmm.
Laying in the chapel.
Laying in the chapel. What else?
Me playing in the gutter.
Yeah, playing in the gutter. Y'all messed that whole good time song up. If Jeanette Du Bois is alive.
Hey, Kathleen.
Lord have mercy, my phone won't recognize my face.
Laying in the shower, yeah, that laying in the shower was one of them too. Laying in the shower, good times. Shucking in the job, and good times. Hanging in the chow line. Drowning in the shower.
Laying in the shower.
No, Patricia just said drowning in the shower.
Oh no, last night Nick said laying in the shower.
Oh, that was fun. It really was. That was fun. See, and the people that sent cash apps, we gave $20 out. But his was easy because he needed music. You know he got dinged for that, right?
Yeah, we.
Oh, yeah. He got dinged for that.
It could have been that.
What was it? Yeah, they put the name of the company that we got dinged for.
What song?
It didn't say what song.
Because if that's the case, then Vicky's story, honey, she should get dinged all the time.
That's probably why she ain't making no money. No, Kathleen, he didn't get nothing but a thank you for trying. Hey, Melissa. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Aaron. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know I'm going to call you later or call me later. Ain't nothing wrong with life changes. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm having some coffee and my blueberry scone.
You are really enjoying that scone.
I am.
Isn't that good?
All right, Trisha.
I didn't really care too much for it. Well, I'm not a big fan of blueberry. Jomel, I
You
ain't
heard
got
me
nothing.
say I'm gonna call you later, or you call me. That's because what I need you to do is text me because I have two numbers for you. I have your work phone and I have your phone number, and I don't know which one is which, and I don't want to call the work phone if you don't have it no more. If you have both phones, then it ain't an issue. But I need to know which one of the numbers is your number, not your work phone number. Right, Kathleen? That's what I feel, but they didn't give them nothing. But thank you for trying. And try again next year.
Well, for those of you that missed it last night, we had a versus.
All right, Aaron.
We did a versus. Me and Joseph, we did a versus edition of Pillow Talk. You know, when we sang some Child, Joseph.
Yeah.
I sounded like somebody choking a damn cat. I'm not listening, y'all. I told y'all, my singing days is over with.
See, that's why I was only trying to do but so much.
My singing days is over with. I don't sing no more. I just sang. I be singing. You know, I be singing in the shower. I be singing in the kitchen. Sometimes I be singing around the house. I can't, and I sound like a superstar.
No, you know what the problem? That's what I was going to say. The problem is when you have to sing on purpose.
Yeah.
Because you thinking about it, it don't sound. You didn't sound bad. But when you have to sing on purpose.
No, I can't breathe like you know, like when you sing and stuff like that, you're supposed to be able to sing and breathe and breathe right and carry on and so on.
That's because of the cigarette.
That too, yeah. It's gone, y'all. It's gone. I ain't got it no more, huh?
You can get it back.
I know I can get it back maybe one day. Next lifetime.
You can get it back.
But
I guess I'll see you next lifetime.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I know I won't stay away. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. That sounds so divine.
The verses edition is over.
Oh, I can't do that no more?
No, don't do
okay.
That. You don't sound good.
He always want to tell somebody they don't sound good.
Because you don't. I mean,
the
truth is the truth. The truth is the truth.
One look in your eye. That wasn't me. That was him.
I did not sing that song. Lies from the Book of Lies. I ain't even sing that song. See, that show how much you pay attention.
That was him.
Yeah, I know. I don't sound good. I don't sound good.
Well, I sound good no matter what I sing.
Okay.
Shucking in the job then.
Somebody gonna come down here and say, damn, damn, damn. Oh. But you sounded like that.
Shucking in a job then.
Because that is not the Good Time song.
If we lucky, we got 'em.
All right, y'all. What y'all want to talk about this morning? We're going to give y'all the floor this morning.
Y'all put it in the chat what y'all want to talk about.
Yes.
Because I ain't even going to sit here and pretend like we got a topic.
Hey, Monica. Hey, Blogs.
Stop.
Blogs leading the pack, egging people on, talking about y'all, how many songs y'all going to do? Y'all going to do 4 more? Sure, Miss Blogs.
Yes.
Hey, Kathleen and Aaron and Clister and Lawrence. I sent you a message last night, Lawrence. I got your message this morning. Hey, Shar.
Yes, y'all.
What's Jomel doing?
He right there.
Jomel, stop begging.
Trying to get some of my scones that he ain't getting.
Stop begging. You ain't getting none.
Thank you for sharing this out, Monica. He ain't getting none of my scones.
What y'all want to talk about this morning?
Put it in the chat. Oh,
trust me, that's nearby, honey. Trust me when I tell you somebody asked where the hammer is. She being nice right now. Don't nobody pop. It's right here. Pop, ready for him to get popped.
And y'all don't forget tonight at 7 o'clock. I'm going to be live with Joseph Rance.
And I'm going to be live with Up Close and Personal at 10:30. Mark your calendars and stay up. And I don't want no excuses. Don't y'all sit here and tell me that y'all ain't going to be here for my Up Close and Personal. Y'all got a real bad habit. I'm not showing up for my Up Close and Personal. My Up Close and Personal, I know it's late, but it's the weekend. It's the week. Don't make me have to go and find something. I come to find your ass to come and watch me. Don't make me come and find you. I go find something.
Well, have a good day at work, Bambi.
Hey, Bambi Doe. That's Bambi Doe.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Bambi Doe? I saw your 5 fruit challenge. Yeah, you behave yourself with these mukbangs. Miss DL Mukbanger.
Blog said, Lord God will be here.
That's right, damn it, blogs. Damn it. TBT. TBT. Truth be told. Shout out to Blogs and Fiction and Monica of MJ&J family. TBT squad.
Yes, Blogs. I shared your Big Brother video last night while you were live to a friend of mine that probably loves Big Brother as much as you do or more. And she loved your review.
You know what I really wanted to talk about?
What?
I wanted to talk about Breonna Taylor, but I know you are going to be covering that on your Joseph Rants tonight, aren't you?
Oh, yes, because she has a lot to say.
Yeah, but we could talk about it briefly. What has happened to Breonna Taylor, what happened in the case of Breonna Taylor. You know, only one police officer was charged, and he wasn't charged for her murder. He was charged for shooting at the neighbors.
Wonton, where the hell that is.
Ain't that something, Joseph? She was, they didn't even,
What, Aaron? If you don't want to put it in the chat, text it to my phone. You got my number. Text it to my phone. Ain't nothing too personal on here, on our platform. Thank you for sharing us out, Bambi and Daryl. Y'all, it's a rough morning.
Yeah, it is.
Because y'all had me up way, way past my bedtime. Shucking and jiving, laying in the shower, hanging in the child line.
Okay.
Laid up in the chapel.
Right. Laying in the shower. Y'all was carrying on last night. We had a good time, though.
Blogs, see why you had to say that? Because now I'm going to think about that and laugh.
What?
She said she want to go protest, but since she got tased, she's scared.
Oh, Lord Jesus, don't get tased.
Let me tell y'all something. Tonight, Lisa is enraged. That's why I said y'all don't want to miss it. Tonight, y'all are going to get some good Black Lives Matter information. She's the head, I forgot the organization, but we'll talk about it tonight, that she's the head of. She does some very good things for the community, her and her niece, in Virginia. They have like all black food truck days, all black food days, restaurant day. Like they do a lot of stuff in the community for the community. And she's enraged behind Breonna Taylor and everything else that's been going on. So Joseph Rants is like the best platform for her to be on, because she already told me, like when I told her to send me a picture for the thumbnail, she actually sent me a picture of her in the gun shop holding a machine gun. I said, boo, I can't use that as a thumbnail picture because YouTube will shut my page down. And she started laughing. She said, I know. She said, but that's how enraged I am. I said, oh, girl, I agree with you 100%, but I need a better picture. A nice little sweet picture, please. Oh, so yes, that's going to be good tonight. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust
That's why
me.
we don't have nothing to talk about, because you're going to be talking about that. It's so many. It's everything else that's going on in the news is just stupid. It is. It's stupid, Joseph.
Do y'all realize? Now, I'm going to give y'all something to think about today as far as the Breonna Taylor case. Do y'all realize that the dogs in the Michael Vick case got more justice than the Breonna Taylor did? Dogs got more justice than Breonna Taylor did. Think about that.
That's a shame.
That they value dogs' lives more than they value a black woman or a black man's life.
Yeah, that's terrible. We still got a long ways to go, y'all. We still got a long ways to go with this protesting, and we got to get out and vote too. We really do.
We're going to talk about voting.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about everything tonight on Joseph Rants.
See, I can't even talk about that.
No, you can.
And I wanna send a special shout out to my niece Tiara Anaya Lee, if she should ever watch this video. Happy birthday, Tiara. Happy birthday to you, sweetheart.
Be quiet.
Tiara is one of my she's one of my favorite nieces. I know I shouldn't say stuff like that. Should I? Is it okay for me to say stuff like that?
No.
Why?
Because you have more.
I do, but all my nieces are my favorite.
Well, then you have to say that.
I said she's one of my favorite nieces. She's one of my favorite nieces. You know what she used to do? And she still does it to this day. Like, if she was to see me, she would sit there and she would take my ear. She used to play with my ear like this and rub my ear. And
but nowadays she might pull it off.
yeah, she might pull it off nowadays. But yeah.
Aaron, if that's the only thing I think we already look at police officers in a different light. I think Breonna Taylor is going to make us look at the world in a different light. Not just police officers.
Well, how do we look at police officers?
Because if you get into it, what is he, the mayor or the general of Kentucky, he's a black man. And this is the only charges he could come up with for one of the 3 police officers. Mm-hmm. But then when you get into it, he's with Mitch McConnell's niece. They're dating. They had a whole party together. So, of course, everything he just did with Breonna Taylor was all political. Because he's going to run for senator of the state of Kentucky. And you black people, if y'all go and vote for his ass, y'all a fool.
Yeah, I knew it was.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Even like I saw a post with a gay man talking about MAGA 2020. Like, dude, are you serious right now? Do people not realize the seriousness behind what they're talking about? How are you going to be gay and vote for Trump? How you Mexican or Hispanic period, not just Mexican, but Hispanic period, and vote for Trump? Especially Puerto Ricans, because he wouldn't send y'all no help. He act like y'all not Americans. But yet, some of y'all sit there and say, oh, I'm voting for Trump. He's the best thing that ever happened. And Mexicans, that's what kills me. The Mexicans for Trump, honey. That kills me. Because it's like, all this. See, this is what we're going to discuss tonight because she don't know what some of my questions are going to be. But one of my questions to her is, what do we do for the self-hate? The black people, the Puerto Rican people, the Mexican people, the gays, like all the ones voting for Trump have self-hate for themselves. They have to. There's no way you can tell me these people have common sense because they don't. It's all self-hate. They hate the fact that they black. They hate the fact that they Mexican. They hate the fact that they Puerto Rican. They hate the fact that they gay. There's nothing they can do about it. But so, we'll jump on the Trump bandwagon and show that we're pro this because then we won't be living in our truth, meaning of who they really are.
Well, let me just put a little slot in this and hold up, because I'm going to play devil's advocate here, which I don't like to do. But I feel like a lot of people in this country are not voting for the person, they're voting for the party. They are. They're voting for the party. That's like, I know there's a lot of Republicans that just really don't like Donald Trump. It's a lot of people, Joseph, that don't like him. There's a lot of Republicans that do not like him. But when it comes down to you voting for your party versus the right man, you're going to vote for your party. We did it 8 years ago. Well, almost what? How long ago was Barack Obama in office? People went out and voted for Barack Obama, not because he was the best person for the job. A lot of people, well, not for a lot of people, it was because he was black. So
well, you could say the same thing. There was white people that voted against him because he was black.
Right. But what I'm saying is, like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm not saying that it's right. But what I'm saying is that there are white people
that just refuse to vote
and
for
Republicans
the
and people that are Republicans. They're not voting for the person. It kills them. It killed them. I think it killed a lot of white people that Donald Trump was voted into office because they really didn't want to vote for him. They had no other choice. When you don't have, they don't have, what choice do they have? Who else they gonna vote for?
The opposing person, which would have made common sense.
They ain't gonna vote for Biden. They're not gonna vote, and they're not gonna vote Democrat. If you are a wholehearted, and let me tell you something, I done seen some of these Democrats. I mean, these Republicans. Some of these Republicans are true to heart Republicans. I'm talking about signing in front of their house, on their bumper sticker, the hats, the whole nine. It's people that are just like straight up Republican. Damn Donald Trump. They just straight up Republican, and they vote for their party.
Yeah,
and not vote. They don't vote for the person.
More or less, they can always. They don't. You think states are going to vote Republican versus which states are going to vote Democrat?
Do you honestly think? Answer this question. Now, I've asked myself this question. Do you honestly think that the Republicans want Donald Trump in office for another 4 years?
They didn't want him in for the first 4.
They don't. They don't. But they have a choice to make. Party, person, Democrat. Party, person, Democrat. Those are their choices.
I think a lot of them are going to trick his ass this time.
If
I just have a feeling a lot of them are going to trick his ass. I do.
I hope so.
After this whole coronavirus thing, I think a lot of people, where he think he getting a lot, even though they don't want Biden Harris, they don't want it. But at the end of the day, sometimes the things we don't want are the things that's best for us.
Yeah. Yeah. And, the thing, let me just say this about Biden. The saving grace is he was our former president's vice president. So who knows what kind of influence that Barack is going to have on this presidency if he wins. Which I hope he does. Which I don't agree with everything.
Child,
I don't agree with all his.
He better win.
I don't agree with all his policies. I don't. But I'm not voting for the man. I'm voting for the party. There you go.
Well, I'm voting because I feel he's better than who's there now.
I feel as though he's better than who's there now too. But I'm voting for my party in addition to voting for the person.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah.
But I'm just
But
saying.
a lot of people out there aren't. A lot of people don't even know who the hell Joe Biden is.
Well, they better
They
figure
don't.
it out.
A lot of Democrats don't even know who he is. They just
Well, they better figure it out.
they just vote Biden. That's it.
And,
Same
and
thing
I,
with Trump.
at this point, as long as you don't pick the orange Cheeto, I ain't even mad at you.
Well, I hope not either. I hope this is it. I really do. I hope this is it. But I feel like T.S. Madison said, if Trump wins, I ain't gonna be surprised. See, because these millennials.
See, I was shocked the first time. The second time,
You
it
were
gonna shock me. Oh, I was shocked the first time. Because at the end of the day, technically Hillary won.
I can't say I was
if
shocked.
It wasn't for them,
technically
Hillary
won. I
won.
felt so defeated.
If it wasn't for them electoral vote bullshit, he wouldn't have won.
Yeah.
So that alone states that if you didn't win the first time, technically you didn't win the first time.
Yeah, he did.
This time, y'all got to do the right thing. Because clearly the first time y'all didn't want his dumb ass in office. But the vote didn't go the right way. Y'all need to find out what states have the most electoral votes and figure out that all y'all in them states need to go vote Democrat. Period.
Especially y'all folks in Florida.
Y'all folks in Florida was the ones that.
Period. Y'all folks in Florida was the reason why his ass won. Yeah.
Of course, all them little rich white old country ass people down there. And as many Cubans and Puerto Ricans and Mexicans in Florida, there's no way his ass should have won.
I think there's, you know what I think? I think with the Mexican community and the Puerto Rican community,
stupid
when it comes to Donald Trump, I think there is a communication gap.
There ain't no communication gap. He don't like y'all.
Well, but they don't comprehend that.
You don't comprehend what? That he's not sending help to your family in Puerto Rico when the whole island was washed away, saying y'all wasn't Americans? You don't understand that he trying to build a wall and he giving women hysterectomies from Mexico so that they can't come here and procreate more babies? What part don't you understand? Do I need to get my best friend to come up on here and tell you motherfuckers in Spanish what the fuck he doing and what the fuck it means? Because I'll get him to come up here because he can't stand that son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Omar ain't got no problem coming on here and telling y'all in Spanish what he's really doing to y'all. You know, it's self-hate. That any black person in their right mind that vote for Trump is self-hate. Like that Candace Owens bitch. She a dumb bitch. When you was young and people did whatever they did to you, you sure was crying, oh, I'm black, help me, because I'm being mistreated because I'm black. Now all of a sudden you sucking all the white dick up there in the government. So all of a sudden now fuck all the black people. I ain't Cardi B, bitch. And see, one thing about me, like Cardi B, you can sit there and talk all them big motherfucking words all you want. You a dumb nigga. At the end of the day, you a house nigga. Which you ain't getting no treated, what? So, because we eating pig ears and you eating pig butt, that make you better? No, bitch. At the end of the day, they gonna throw you under the bus just like they do all the rest of us.
True.
And that's the problem. That's the problem you little house niggas fail to realize. You ain't no different than the rest of us. Right now, all y'all doing is sucking at all they dicks to get ahead and to get places. And they laughing at you and talking about you just like we laughing at you and talking about you. And you look at us, oh, well, they're doing this and they're doing that, and I'm not that kind of black. Honey, at the end of the day, you are that kind of black to them. What? You believe that? Oh, you know how they do you in a minute. Oh, I'm so glad I got to know you. You're not that kind of black person. And then you believe that bullshit. You're not that kind of black because she can say whatever she wants to you and you ain't going to pop the bitch in the mouth like Shaquisha down the block going to do. You that kind of black because they can sit there and make fun of black women, but they can't do that with Marcus down the block because he going to fuck them up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's right. What killed me about black people. Y'all always think y'all gotta wait in once you get somebody white, and they ain't even out there on the front lines fighting for you. They ain't out there on the front lines screaming Black Lives Matter. They not. Most of the black white people on the front line screaming Black Lives Matter, they ain't even dating black people. They just know that we should be equal to them. Those are people that just know that the system is fucked up and wrong. It ain't the ones that got a black husband at home or a black wife at home with mixed kids. It ain't them. They ain't on the front lines like the. It's white people that just know that it's fucking wrong, the shit that they do to us.
Yeah, that's true.
But y'all think your little white boyfriends and white girlfriends gonna get y'all ahead in this world.
Oh, first of all, honey, trust me with it.
First of all, let me give y'all a little trick, honey. Once a white woman fuck with a black man, no white man wants her no more. Yeah. As a matter of fact, have you ever seen a white woman holding a real position in life that has a real position in life fuck with a black man?
Mm-mm.
No. It's always some white woman from the trailer park or white woman from the white hood. Or a white girl that sat back and said, I'm going to get me a basketball player or a football player.
Yeah.
She never had no high position in life. I guarantee you will never find a white woman that's the CEO of a company with a black man. Guarantee you that. Bet you won't ever find that. Now, white men are a little different. Because, see, men are always different than women. Men can get away with a whole lot more than women can get away with. So, yes, a black woman can be very successful in her life and find her a successful white man. She can, because guess what? She's hanging in places where successful white men are. Mm-hmm. She's always in places with successful white men.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to, but I bet those successful black men, when they're in those places with them white women, oh, they'll let them fuck them. But they ain't keeping them. Them white women, bye. I don't want, no, you can't, this is a secret, bitch. This is a secret society right here. Because I have an image to maintain when I go out in public.
Right.
Because once they know she's dating a black man, that's it for her. Y'all need to pay attention to that. And most successful black men have most successful white men have successful black women on their arm. They ain't got Shaquisha on their arm. See, they ain't dumb like what black men. One thing about a black woman versus a black man. See, black men ain't got no choice but to pick the bottom of the barrel when it comes to white women. Because like I said, successful white women ain't fucking with black men like that. She ain't trying to keep them. But on the other hand, successful black women, they ain't stupid either. They ain't going to get them no bottom of the barrel white boy.
Right.
No, they not. They getting them a successful white man.
Yeah, somebody that got an agenda.
Because see, with a white man, all it does is make him look like, oh, Tim's got him a black woman. The sex must be great. Because that's how they think about y'all. But see, the white woman is a whole different story. She's everything under the sun other than who she is, and they look down on her for having a black man. So that's why she ain't having no black man on her arm. Talk about she marrying him. No. Not when she's successful.
The shade of it all.
Black women, period, are smarter than black men. You never see most black women with run-of-the-mill white boys. Mm-hmm. Once in a blue moon you will. But most black women have successful white men that's got some kind of clout that hell, if he work at McDonald's, trust me, he own 5 of them bitches. Black women ain't stupid like black men.
Yeah.
If they getting them a white boy, they getting them a white man that got something. They getting them a white man that, you know what, I ain't got to live in this little shack in the back with my 3 kids.
Speaking of money.
You know, she just like that little black girl that used to be on them little moms. We go to McDonald's. You want a supersize? Oh, he got money.
Okay.
Black women do it all the time, but not black men. They get them the bottom of the barrel because that's what they got to deal with. But they think they got clout when they do it. Black women, they do have clout when they do it. I ain't even mad at them. I ain't mad at them. It's very rare that you find you a black woman with a white man and he ain't shit. Now, I ain't gonna say it don't happen, because it do happen. But the majority of the time, she got her white man that got something that can get her ahead past where she at. Not black men.
Well, Magic Johnson got Juanita.
Juanita.
I mean, what's her name? Was Cookie.
Cookie Black.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Magic Johnson got Cookie.
Now, I'm not saying I mean most black men, real black men, are gonna stick with the sisters.
Yeah.
But you already know there's a lot of white women in them basketball games in the front row, waiting and lurking to reach out and grab your man.
Mm-hmm.
When I say your man, I mean that black man. And again, that's because they can get places that black girls can't.
Right. They have these little social clubs and social gatherings specifically for that.
Right. And if people are around you long enough and you smiling in somebody's face long enough, they eventually gonna give in and say, okay, let me take her out. Or okay, you wanna go out? Y'all don't realize everything's social status.
Yeah.
Even with celebrities, even when me and Tramel say you don't see
because you wonder why you see you wonder why you see so many black men in Hollywood and in sports and stuff with white women, and it's because it's because of what they adapted to. It's what they're introduced
women
to.
And men, it's the gays as well because they're going.
Yeah.
What's his face? Billy Porter. Billy Porter is going places that average black men can't get. There's not a lot of black men in the places that he's at.
Right.
So when you have white gays all over the place, and you may have one or two black gays sprinkled in the system, it's like all he's meeting is white gay men. So what do you expect? I mean, what do you expect?
Do you think the same thing for Karama?
Yes, the same thing with Karama. You're always around white gays with a little bit of black gays sprinkled here and there.
Right.
So it's like...
And the ones that are sprinkled here and there are looking for white men. It's true.
Because that's what they're there for. So it's like if you're not around your own people.
This is really a hard conversation to have because you don't want to seem like you kind of like.
It's not condescending and it's not like everybody. That. So please don't lump that into like I'm saying everybody. I'm just giving you because a lot of people sit and say, well, how come all black people are celebrities or white people? That's why, because they're not around a bunch of
black people. Yeah.
The places
because they don't go back to the hood.
The things they do.
A lot of them, they don't go back to the hood.
Why would they go back? That's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother
going
story,
back to the hood. Yeah. But I'm saying, if you always around, honestly, if I was always around gay white men, I probably would have ended up with a gay white man. If that's all you ever around, with one black gay other than you, and that's the problem. When you are around somebody like you, that becomes your girlfriend, your boy, because y'all in the social setting together, and y'all like the only 2, 3, 4, 5. Mm-hmm. So y'all become friends as opposed to becoming together.
Right. It's sad.
It's sad but true.
It is. It's sad but true.
If we not in the higher up social places, how can we meet each other? Right. I don't blame, and I'm not going to sit here and say if I had a 6-figure salary, I'm gonna sit around and go date somebody that worked in the bank for $20,000 a year.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right.
But the majority of the time, I'm not hanging out in places where that person would be.
Yeah, and most of those people, they socially, they can't be with you.
Right, because they can't afford to be there.
No. I'm talking about the ones that have money. Socially, they can't be with you because of your status. It's all about status.
It's all about status.
It is. It's all about status. It's all about status. Like, did you ever see the Titanic? And she, when they was getting ready to, load the boats up, the lady said, will we be seated according to class?
Hey, Tavia. Hey, Jessica.
She said, "Will we be seated according to class?" That's how life sometimes works. It's according to class.
Right.
How do we get rid of? You know what? This is what I want to try to understand or try to do. This is one of my main goals. This is one of our main goals. How do we get rid of the ignorance, the pure, sheer? And Joseph, we've seen it, honey. How do you get rid of the ignorance in the black community? And I'm not just talking about the hood people.
We're going to talk about that tonight, too.
I'm talking about, people that just flat out just say, I ain't voting. I ain't got time for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it don't matter.
How do we get rid of that ignorance? like the sheer ignorance.
Not just that ignorance period.
Ignorance period.
Black people.
When it comes to black people, yes, ignorance. I tell y'all all the time, and y'all don't. I hope some of y'all don't listen to me and read the Willie Lynch letters, cause I'm telling you, I'm giving you that homework assignment for a reason. If you read the Willie Lynch letters and seen how white people used to
forget that
train us, no,
we were programmed by them, because that's what it is.
Program.
And we're still programmed like that
to
today.
Treat each other the way we treat each other. We were conditioned to be jealous of one another. We were conditioned to not like this person right here because of the color of his skin.
Out and about proved my point with her comment in the chat. She proved my point. And that's my exact point. And that's why we don't stop to think that way, like I just said. All we think is, oh, he's with a white woman. Oh, he's with a white man. And we don't stop and think that black people aren't really in their circle like that.
No.
They aren't. Black people aren't in their circle like that.
Yeah. We got circles. The Bloods and the Crips. And some bullshit like that.
Hey, loving life.
We need to have more than that. We need to have more unity. Black people lack unity. Black people lack unity, loyalty, determination, diligence for one another.
We
got a lot of work. We got a lot of work to do, Joseph, as black people. We got a lot of work to do, and it's sad. We in 2020.
When it comes to celebrities,
we're in the 21st century.
Dating white people, we can't get mad unless we elevate our game and can get into the places that they are.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Raheem around the corner from you, you could get in your feelings, because Raheem just,
Same thing with voting. Same thing with voting. Voting gets us into the place where we need to be. We need more of our people in there, because they are going to get us into the place where we need to be. Where we need to be making the laws and so on.
Specific about some of our people, honey, because we just saw what the little Kentucky man did, that he's supposed to be our people, but he's shucking and jiving in the house.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So a lot of times, it's sad to say, and I'm going to say this, and if I strike a feeling in y'all, I want to. A lot of times, it's easier to trust a white person than it is a black one. Because, see, with them, you know what you're getting. With them from the door, if they don't see you from a can of paint, they're going to tell you, I don't like black people. Leave me alone. And you're going to know they don't like black people. But, see, black people will sit there and say, hey, how you doing? Yeah, we the same. Yeah, come and vote for me. Yeah, I got your best interest in here. Yeah, we gonna move on up. Woo, to the east side. As soon as they get in office,
bam.
Yes, I think you should lock all the black people up, because it's an epidemic and a pandemic, and they need to be stopped.
Yeah. You better say it, Joseph.
The black people will do that to you.
You better speak it
all the time.
You better speak it.
All the time. Sit and trick your ass into thinking, oh, I'm on your side. And then as soon as they get where they gotta go, you don't remember none of the shit you told me 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened to you saying you was going to do this? Oh, no, it's a process. It's a process.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no more of this. Oh, it's a process. And the process may take 1 to 2 to 3 years to happen, but I'm going to put forth my best effort. That ain't what you told me before. You telling me it's going to happen. We going to do this. We going to overcome. And then when you get your position, it's, well, you got to wait 3 to 4 years. Or it's not that simple. I can't just go in there and just make changes and do things like that.
Well, that's what's happening. That's exactly what's happening, Tricia. We are making it. We are making it. And we are forgetting where we came from.
Yes, Tricia, I agree with you. Because, see, white people just tell you can't come in their house and eat. But black people will go, oh, come on in. We got more than enough black eyed peas for you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And that's what we need to stop. We need to stop making ways for people that don't make ways for us.
Yeah.
Period. We the most forgiving, but see, Again, it goes back to what Tremel said with them Willie Lynch letters. We the most forgiving set of people on the planet. Oh, honey.
Because Master told us to be that way.
Let's think about this. You'll forgive all the white people for whatever they did to you, all the Chinese people, all the Hispanic people, but you won't forgive Ruth down the block who took your man. You won't forgive her. Oh no, fuck that bitch. I'll never feed her. Oh, come on then, Mr. White Man. We got more than enough black eyed peas for you. Ruth sitting on the corner starving. Oh, fuck that bitch. She stole my man. But the white man that took your job and don't want no parts of you, come on in, I got some food here. You know, it wasn't your fault. You were just more qualified than I was. Here, have a whole plate of food. But Ruth sitting there starving. Your sister down the block. Oh, just because your husband chose to go bang her box out. Oh, you ain't got nothing to say to her. You won't forgive her and him, but you'll forgive the little white man that did you wrong. Because that's what Jesus said.
We ain't going to get on that forgiving thing.
Because that's what Jesus said.
We ain't going to get on that.
But again, it all goes back to what Tremel said, them Willie Lynch letters, because that's what it says in there.
It's conditional.
You're supposed to forgive your own.
We have some family traditions that we need to take and put them in a garbage can and set it ablaze as to the way we treat one another.
Right, and how you
honestly,
like how
seriously.
You let Uncle Leroy keep coming to the table and he done molested all the girls in the family, but little Ray Ray, because he like boys, he can't come and sit at the table. Now you explain that to me. Little Ray Ray ain't did nothing to nobody but decided to live in his truth and say, I am who I am. But Uncle Billy Bob done raped all the girls at the table and they all got to sit there and look at their rapists because we're not going to talk about that. That was back then, let it go. Mm-hmm. Or you just don't acknowledge it at all. And he even touched you when you was a little girl. But he's sitting up in your house because that's what the black families do. They pretend like it never happened. But little Ray Ray and little Shaquisha, because she's a butch lesbian, she can't come to the table. Oh no, you can't come to my house until you get your life right. Mm-hmm. Really? Where they do that at? Mm-hmm. Black families. But on that note, y'all, if you want to continue this conversation, because it's going to be lit like this tonight at 7 o'clock.
It's going to be lit. Can I come?
You can come.
I can come to your Joseph Rand.
You can come to my Joseph Rand.
Oh, okay. I'm going to stop in for a tea.
It's going to be lit tonight on Joseph Rand.
Yes. I'm going to stop in for a tea taste.
Because Alisa has more to say than me and Tremel just said.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something about her. Let me tell y'all something. Listen, you don't want to miss this. You will want to bring your friends.
And a friend's friend.
You will want to bring your friends' friends. Because Lisa is lit. And when I tell you she's out there in the streets. She's out there on her hands and knees in the streets fighting for us. Us. And I heard her talk on the phone and she scared me. Okay? I heard her talk on the phone and she motherfucking scared me. I'm like, well, goddamn it, I better make sure. I went and checked and made sure I was registered to vote. Shit. But yeah, you don't want to miss tonight. Y'all tune in tonight to Joseph's Rants at 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock. Y'all better be here. Even if you don't show up for mine, well, you damn it better show up for mine. Cause
Hammer time.
Be here tonight.
Thank you.
With that being said, guys, make sure you're following us on all social media platforms, Joseph.
Thank you, blogs.
Joseph.
What happened, babe? I'm sorry. Blogs gave us a cash.
Make sure that you're following us on all social media platforms,
Facebook,
Joseph.
Instagram, Twitter, and of course here on YouTube. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, as well as if you see the join button. If you don't see the join button, the link is in the description box. Make sure if you want to become a lifetime member, monthly member, make sure you hit that join button or click that link in the description box if you don't see it. Make sure you go and get you some McRae Kingz merchandise from our McRae Kingz boutique.
Yes, we got hoodies.
That link is in the description box as well. If you want to help us with our platform and support our platform, it's right here, the MKingz. You can send us a CashApp, and there are other ways you can support as well if you don't use CashApp in the description box as well as the P.O. box.
Yes.
So any and everything you want and need and desire from McRae Kingz is in the description box. And
I'm going to be making some new merchandise
today. the best day ever because you're in control of it. Can't nobody mess up your day.
That's right.
But you.
Don't let nobody steal your joy.
Make sure you walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And you know how we end every show. You know what it is.
It's Team McRae.
All damn day. Now make sure y'all go on over to MJ&J Family and catch her premiere. It's about to start.
We love you guys.
Later.
Talk to you soon.